And now the nominees for Best Alternative.
Best Alternative. Ceasefire. City by Storm. Lit. Midnight Hour. The Offspring.
Presenting the award for Best Alternative, please welcome Music Director of the world-famous K-Rock, Lisa Warden.
Let's see who the winner is. Lit.
Right on. Well, this is kind of rad because, I mean, honestly, I don't know what alternative music is. We're a rock band, and we've been classified as alternative, pop punk, whatever you have it, but we've always considered ourselves a rock and roll band, and if that's alternative, badass. Yeah. It kind of is these days, so I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Orange County. Appreciate my family being here. You guys are badass, and it's been a good ride. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Presenting the award for Orange County impact to local icons lit. Please welcome your host, Stryker.
Everyone in this room knows that song from Lit. We know how great the hooks are to their songs. We know how great Lit is live. But I would like to share with you, before we bring the band up to receive this great award, which is well-deserved, just a story about how great they are as guys. If there is one band out there that has meant a lot to me and has inspired me and that I have gravitated to, it is the band Lit. And the reason is, it was in 1999, and you gotta understand, I know what I am. I'm so lucky to even have a job in anything, let alone a talk on the radio. In 1999, my radio station in Tucson was on a dirt road, and half of it was in a mobile home. And then 3 weeks later, I got a job at K-Rock, and my boss said, all right, next week, I want you to introduce Lit at the House of Blues. And I'm like, holy crap. The only band I had ever met in my life was Boyz II Men. And the guy with the deep voice, he was really nice to me. And I was so nervous, not necessarily because I was going to be on stage, although that did scare the hell out of me, kind of like it is now, but because, you know, when you're a band and you've paid your dues and you're on the rise, you want to reap all the cool benefits. So I thought they were thinking, yeah, we're going to get Kevin and Bean to introduce us, or Richard Blade or something. And then I was thinking, they're not going to accept me. They're going to see this idiot walk up and they're going to be like, who the hell are you? But it was the exact opposite. They welcomed me with open arms. Jeremy, AJ, Al, and Kevin, they were so nice, and they were rock stars, but they weren't jerks. And they asked me questions about my old radio station. They asked me about Tucson. We took a shot of Jägermeister. I went out on stage, and I'm sure I messed it up terribly, but I introduced them. And I learned a couple things. Rock stars can be rock stars, but still be good guys. And that's what Lit is. And I really appreciate them and thank them for being so welcoming to me on that date in 1999 at the House of Blues. Thank you guys so much. If there's anybody that I root for in this world, it is each and every member of the Guy from Lit. So at this point, before they come on stage, let's have a look at a video for the guys from Lit. Here we go.
My name is Mark McGrath, and we're here in Orange County talking about one of Orange County's finest. And what can I say about those guys? They're just the greatest band ever. You know, they're a band that understands the sensibilities of punk rock heavy metal and pop music into one incredible multi-platinum, internationally known band that is Lit.
When we first started this band, there really was nowhere for us to play in Orange County, so we had to play in Hollywood.
Hollywood had, you know, Roxy and the Troubadour and places, the venues that we could play at, and our friends could come see us.
That was our real high school and our real college, was playing clubs and dealing with promoters and promoting our own band. And I wouldn't change a thing about it because those times were pretty gnarly. I mean, the Sunset Strip would literally every weekend have about 3,000 kids. You know, it was like a rock concert, but all outside these clubs.
And that's where we met probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. During that time when the Sunset Strip was very much a heavy metal Mardi Gras. What happened is, you know, cut to hair metal dying.
You know, when metal kind of went away, Nirvana came a knocking. You know, thanks guys, thanks for playing. Check your haircuts at the door and have some fun, whatever you do next.
It was a good thing to get those scars and go, okay, let's pick ourselves up and move on. We'll reinvent ourselves and kind of figure out what we want to do. And
we always felt like we were onto something, but we were getting turned down by every label multiple times. You know, it was like sold out show, rejection letter. Sold out show, rejection letter. Finally, one day we said, you know what, LA, like we're just gonna play, but we're gonna get so big in Orange County that they're gonna have to come down here and see what the hell's going on.
And then you heard that first note out of your stereo. The guitar, you went, whoa, it transports you to another dimension.
It was an overnight sensation, 10 years in the making. And then all of a sudden it was like, all right, later. And we left home in a Winnebago in January of '99 and then didn't come back until September of 2000 in a Prevost. So it was pretty cool.
We got to know Lit in the year 2000 when they came out for our Return to Saturn tour. Boy, that was a fun summer. We had a good time with those guys. Being that they were from Orange County, we had a lot in common.
I didn't know these guys until the tour started, and all I knew about them is while I was sleeping in the front yard with my clothes off.
I came in through the window last night, and you're gone, gone. It's the second gone, which I like. Okay, were you just filming?
it was a beautiful thing to see a band still together with the same lineup after all these years that never gave up.
They weren't going to be denied. No LA stigma, no LA attitude was going to deny this rock and roll force in Orange County. And, you know, 6-7 million records later, they proved them right.
Turns out I'm exactly how your friends thought I would turn out.
People used to ask me when I was in high school, like, well, what are you going to do what if your band doesn't make it? And I always said, I think we all said, there's no what if, you know, it's happening.
We were just going for it. We were pretty young and naive, but we learned quick.
You got to stay passionate. If you lose a passion, then you're in the wrong business.
When I was a little kid, I prayed, let me just do one show. And I played the Troubadour in '88. And to me, everything after that has been icing on the cake, you know?
Follow your heart. That's all you can do, man.
It's not just something we decided to do. This is who we are. We've been together for well over half of our lives now. I'm very proud of the fact that we're still here doing it, you know? How about that for you? Sum up.
Good.
Just kidding.
Come on, hey, come on. Let's stop messing around. It's all about tonight. It's all about right here and right now. Come on, hey, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the Orange County Impact Award, Lit. Come on up.
Thanks, Stryker.
Thank you to Stryker for being such a good friend to us all these years. And I want to say to the lovely Kat and Lisa from K-Rock that you can still support Lit if you want to. We got new too. Man, it is such a cool thing to be here because we've been representing Orange County all around the world for many, many years. We've always been so proud to represent this place. And so this is just badass. Thank you, guys. Thank you to Ashley, OC Music Awards. We couldn't be more proud, and it's badass. Thank you.
Just want to raise my glass to Big Al, our late drummer. Brought tears to my eyes watching that video right there, man. I can't even believe that I'm standing here right now and hear my voice. This is weird. So, anyways, here's AJ, our lead singer.
Oh, man. I don't have much to say except for thank you guys very much. I thank my family and Orange County following for over all these years. It's insane. We have amazing support. Our fans are the best. My kid, Presley, my girl, my mom, my dad, they're here tonight. I'm thankful we have all these cool people in our lives that have enabled us to do this, and thank you so much.
Yeah. And this is Nate and Ryan right here. They're the new guys in Lit. And I also want to say I think it's badass that Young the Giant's here tonight and No Doubt's here tonight. Everybody's proud to be here. Thank you guys so much. Orange County rules.